Ooh. Hey everyone. Hope the stream looks okay to everyone. I had to swap out some of my settings, but hope everyone's doing well. I know it's been a while since we've streamed. All right. Cool, everything looks good. I had to change some of my stream settings, so that's all. So before we start, I guess we'll figure it out as we go, right? Anyway, welcome everyone. Yo, hey, what's going on, guys? Hugh, what's going on? Yeah, it's been a while. I know. Is it around? It's around 6:45 a.m. in California. I'm actually gonna shut the music off for you guys, so I don't want to run into any more copyright issues. And every time I've tried to run music, I've run into issues. So I'm just gonna mute the background music for you guys. So this stream moving forward will just be my voice. And I'm actually gonna listen to my own music in the background. Because no matter how many like royalty free whatever sites I go to, I always end up like getting hit, and I just don't want to do that anymore. But yeah, it's about 6:45 in the a.m. where I'm at. How's everyone been? Oh, so out about afternoon for you? That's good. Yeah, my sleep schedule has been all wacky. I was gonna blame Fanime, which was an anime convention that I went to like 2 weeks ago. It's a 4 day event, and I didn't sleep like the whole time I was there. I snuck in like 2 3 hour naps like in the parking lot because I stayed up all night working on commissions, and I kind of just haven't been able to catch up and get everything right since. That is the one with the bugs. Yeah. Yes. I stayed at an Airbnb and it was like a summer camp. Yeah, it was really bad. No, you know what? To be fair, it's exactly what I paid for. I got 3 nights for less than $100. I'll say that's kind of my fault, right? You got the Magneto sketch last week, and it sucks because you just had to pack all your art up for deployment. Oh, you headed out, huh? Well, best of luck. Try not to get too bored out there. How long have I been up now? I don't know, man. No, I think I got up around like 2 a.m. So not like not like too bad. I kind of just like passed out last night. Yeah, it's not so much that I've been able to get some rest. I just it hasn't been consistent. That's the best way to say it. I changed some settings on the stream. I'm forcing Streamlabs to push my graphics card really hard, and I hope that it's working out. Okay, is everything looking smooth for you guys? Okay, good, good. Yeah, and then the new Patreon cards should be getting there soon. Yeah, I finished those at way ahead of schedule. You're surprised to see me stream this hour? You mean stream in general at all? Yeah. I just have been um I've had just a lot to take care of and only so many hours in the day, so I was just like, well, I have to kind of cut out the thing that gives me the least amount of money. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to pull up the chat here on my phone. It keeps closing on me though. I'm using like my old phone, that's why. It's tripping out. There we go. How's everyone? How's everyone been? Anyone working on any new projects? As I enjoy my decaf coffee, because I can't touch caffeine anymore. Why can I no longer have caffeine? Uh, just a personal choice. Just trying to clean up in general my the things that I intake. So like my first thing was just like, well, what are the things that I'm dependent on? You know, very dependent on caffeine. You know, especially as artists, most of us are addicted to not addicted but reliant on caffeine. And I was just like, well, if I'm gonna trim, you can't trim out everything bad. But I was just like, all right, so but for me, I rely on caffeine so much that I was just like, all right, look, I gotta trim it out and see what happens. See how what's going on. It's good to see you, dude. Yeah, so it's caffeine, nicotine. Uh, I'm not gonna lie, I do have a vape here that my friend gave me a couple of weeks ago, and I'm so sensitive now. I ripped like once. I was like, you guys remember back in the day when I would pause the stream to go like chain smoke like 3 cigarettes. I'd be all right, guys, I'll be right back. I take like one swig of this vape. I'm like, I got the black lung pot. What a horrible, horrible circle or horrible ellipsis right there. It's fine. I have lately been recently fallen back in love with cars. However, however that happened. You know what happened? I got really into like I rediscovered my passion for computers, and then that led me down the rabbit hole of like rebuilding and modifying my computer, which I didn't do because it was too expensive and unnecessary. But then it just got me back into, oh man, remember cars? Remember that shit? Yo, what's going on? You about to do some work? What kind of work? What you like? About to head off to work? You about some sit down and do some stuff? No, you know what got me back into cars recently? Like reignited it. It wasn't okay. It wasn't me working on my computer that got me thinking about rebuilding stuff. It's that I recently had to help my dad with his car, and I got back underneath there, and I was just like, oh, I forgot. Just behind on work. How behind? I have picked up. I've picked. I swear to God, I've picked up like 20 something commissions, and instead of working on those right now, I'm doing this. They're all like single character commissions, so it's like every day until Anime Expo in 4th of July weekend, I'm just gonna be doing commissions. This ellipsis is bothering me. Just so I'm drawing a car. Yeah, this will eventually turn into a car when it's done. What's the thing is, I racked up these commissions rather quickly. Like I had nothing going on for the longest time. I go to Fanime and then I pick up like 10 commissions and then I finished one and then like it resulted in me getting like two more. And these are like small commissions. These aren't like crazy. These are like single character fan art things that can get done like pretty quick. Um you know how like I'm sure everyone has this habit when you have a task that's really easy, you kind of like you put it off. You know, like, oh, I have to go take that thing down I have to go take down that picture frame. It'll take me like 2 minutes, but it's so easy. You end up waiting on it for like 8 months, kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. So then I ended up just racking up a bunch of these really small commissions, which I'm happy with. I actually would prefer. I didn't realize how much I prefer to just do a bunch of small commissions over like here's a big project, even though I have like two really big projects, not of mine, someone else's to work on. My dog is really upset because I locked her out of the office. She's like throwing a ball against the door right now. Joy, what's up? Long time no see. Yeah, long time no see. Oh God, Shinji tears. What are your points at right now? Hey D, what's going on? Yeah. I had a little bit of time today, and I've been wanting to stream, but on top of having other things going on, it's hard to get back into the groove. I'm not even gonna I'm not even gonna lie. Hell, move, dude. What the fuck? What's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. I've been doing all right. Just really busy. How about you? Hey, man. It's good to see you're still around. I've been wondering what's been going on with everybody here, and it's been so long. It's probably been like a year. I know we've had some little live streams along the way, like the Digimon live stream, and but like a proper one where we pulled everybody together like this. It's been a minute. Those are single character. You get to pick what it is. Of course, you get to pick. Yeah, to pull that many points. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you pull that many points and not be able to pick what it is. Here's a Ditto. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what an optimum design for a custom engine or custom car chassis is supposed to look like. Do you need a radiator on a race car that doesn't have? Yeah, you do. Never mind. I thought I took off the shiny check. I am I am Pokemon Go sober now. I had this big like sit down session with myself where I was just like, all right, what are all the things that are fucking up my life right now? And among all the things, Pokemon Go actually made the cut. I'm sure we can all agree, right? So Is there an event going on right now with Pokemon Go? Oh, good. Like a community day. Anyway, best of luck for your shinies. I can no longer partake in that. Welcome everybody. I appreciate all the views. See, this is how. Okay, speaking of Pokemon Go, you guys know the old theory about like if you stop playing Pokemon Go or if you uninstall it or you just don't log in for a long time, like the next time you log in, you're gonna like the chances of you pulling a shiny are higher, and they do that to to get people to keep playing. Um, every time I take a long break from Twitch, I come back, we always get hella viewers. So I'm just saying, it's the same thing. Aluminum radiator, silicon hoses. Shit. Ooh. Might have been smarter to do this with a like a technical pen and not a brush pen. Oh well. Next time. You haven't noticed a shiny increase when giving the game a break. They did update the graphics recently, which caused a lot of lag on your phone. I saw that was because I still watch uh like trainer tips when it shows up in my feed. He hasn't been showing up in my feed recently though, so I just haven't been. But I know that there was a big quality of life change. Is it like a noticeable graphic change? Someone's asking, am I drawing this from memory? Yeah, yeah. I used to work as a mechanic, so drawing cars is like it's really easy for me. Memories are all I have, Agent Starling. I'm gonna go with a V6 on this thing. Very big, new trees, rocks. If you're near the sea, it changes. Oh, you're talking about. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about Pokemon Go. I was like, what are you talking about? I was supposed to be at I was supposed to be at an event this weekend. I was signed up for actually June. I was supposed to have two events. One of them was an artist table at a night market in Southern California, but I was under the impression that it was going to be like indoors, which because I've done the event in the past and it traditionally was like covered, but they moved us outside and I didn't realize it until like 2 days before the event. Like they sent the floor plan and I was just like, "There's no roof here," so I just hit them up and they're cool. Yes, but I was supposed to be there this weekend, and then uh like I think in 3 weeks I was supposed to be at TwitchCon over near Amsterdam, and just stuff. So I won't be able to go to that. So that sucks too, because I've always wanted to do that show. Like I was signed up to do that show back in 2020, and then the thing, and then I got waitlisted for TwitchCon San Diego, which is fair because I haven't been streaming. Um, so that's fair that I didn't get that spot. Uh, but I also am kind of like, well, every year that I've been at TwitchCon San Diego, there have been plenty of artists who are there who I know don't stream. So whatever. Are they vetting people though, or just doing lottery at Twitch? No, TwitchCon has always felt like they were very good about sifting through and selecting, like actually jurying artists. That's how it felt. Um, but like I said, in the past, they have let artists in, and I've seen their tables of people who just they're not really on Twitch. Like they exist on the platform, but they're not like active. Um, So, but the ones that they let in who were not active streamers did have very very big following. So, in a way, I'm just kind of like, all right, well, they did vet them properly. Like they yeah. I don't know. All I know is I got waitlisted. So Everything else around that doesn't matter to me. You don't want me, I don't want to do it. Hey, what's going on? Yeah. Um, maybe maybe we'll do a live stream where I just sit and work on all the fucking commissions in one sitting. You know what? No, yeah, we should totally should have done this with a not brush pen, ballpoint, literally anything but a brush pen. Anytime we do something decently technical, especially with like machinery, like a brush pen's like the worst thing. And the things I know this, like how many fucking times have I done this now? I can draw a battleship, use a fat brush pen to make life harder on myself for no reason. Dude, what's going on, man? What time is your stream today? Are you doing anything for TwitchCon? Any panels or artist table or anything? Because I know they sent out TwitchCon recently just sent out like letters for people who are participating. Rest day. Yeah, this stream is my rest. Racked up a bunch of small time client work that's gonna eat up all my time. I'm just like so zoned, like I'm hella out of it. So I was like, you know what? Let's just fucking turn on the stream, goof off for a little bit. Might be on a pound. Nice, nice. This will be the first TwitchCon I'm skipping since 2018. Yeah, I'll be at AX. I got a pretty good artist spot for AX too. Slippy, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. You're gonna cosplay for AX again? It's gonna be rough. I'm not gonna have my helper for AX this year. Or Evo. AX or Evo, I gotta solo both. That's when your boy's gonna hop back on the caffeine and stuff. Hey, what's going on? How's the wife doing? How are the dogs? Success in convention sales. Yeah, the wife's doing. She's doing all right. Um, dog singular now. Yeah. You know how I was taking care of. We had a puppy, and then our elderly dog. The elderly one a couple months ago passed away. Uh, Conventions have been really good, but I haven't had that many this year, which kind of sucks. Like I mentioned earlier, I was supposed to be at two events here in June, but those canceled. The rest of my year is like fucking packed though, so that's fine. Yeah, just same old kind of work. I finished that Digimon piece a few months ago. Feels like a few months, but it's probably been like one and a half. Yeah, that's the last bit of fan art I'll be doing for a hot minute. Probably till the end of the year, if even. Yeah, they are my biggest source. Yeah, it's of course they're the it's the whole um universe evening itself out. It's the biggest source, but it's the least reliable because you never know what you're gonna get into. You never know what it's gonna be like when you're there. Like you have some ideas, but like Sometimes shit just happens. Are people buying again? What do you mean? Like buying art prints? Yeah, people are always. Yeah, you know that's one of the things about, and I'm not an what's, I was gonna say economy expert, economist. Um, well, yeah, during COVID, my point is like online sales are a little tricky because you have to try and draw people to you to traffic to like your shop. But at a convention, the anyone who's spent the money to go to a show, to a convention, means that they're willing to spend money, whether that means putting it on a credit card or they actually have like disposable income. Um, that's something not to overlook in regards to like, yeah, like if you do, how do I say it? Like I have some artist friends who have done maybe poorly at some shows recently. Um, and they're always just saying, well, you know, the economy's not great. The economy's not great. I'm like, people have been saying that since like fucking like 2018, right? Well, the economy. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know, but if they are coming out to the show, they're there with the intention of spending, and I think that is one of the reasons. I'm how do I say like getting people to come to your online shop when they're just browsing the internet at home is hard versus if you're at a show, all the advertising has been done for you. They're already at the show and they're there to spend money. I don't know. My numbers this year are higher than they've ever been, but convention wise, online sales. I've never had consistent online sales. Like I just mentioned, I picked up a lot of commission work, so it's just like, and again, it might just be my product, you know. So it's hard to say, but for me specifically, my convention numbers are actually really good this year. Drop a link. I'll take a look. Hope everyone's gonna have a good Sunday. I can't check all of them out while on stream. I'll check the last one out that you sent. Then I'll check the rest of them after the stream. I'll look at the last one. Let me open up Discord real quick. Wait, where's it at? They're not on. They're not showing up on my Discord. Oh, direct messages. Okay. My bad. Is that digital? Oscar, what's going on? I'm having a little trouble like reading it in regards to like the form. I think since you're not using any line art on it, uh I could tell there's a like the character up front. Um and we're just really quick guys, I'm just looking up some artwork right now. Uh the character up front and the character I would say in the middle, but like the one behind, uh, their colors are so similar. The colors and their values are so similar that if you had black line art, that would help separate them. But if you didn't want to do that, you would need probably the character behind to have like a way darker area, probably like a cast shadow or something to help separate. Um, I think that would be the main thing that I noticed when I looked at it. Does that make sense? Oh shoot! I almost drew doors on this thing. It's not supposed to have doors. I mean, we could. Yeah, especially if it's digital. You could just like I swear to God, you could just like highlight that section. Use like the lasso tool to hit that section, make a new layer, and just do like a spray paint. Like of a dark value or a dark excuse me, like a dark color, and then just kind of like you know what I mean, and just kind of drop its opacity until you get it looking the way you want it. It really should be a bar. Cool. Yeah, and I'll check out the rest of them when we're off the stream. Dude, what's going on, man? Hope everything's been good on your end. What's up? My bad. Thought I had this table secured. Everything's going all right. Nothing exceptional. I've been blonde for a year now. It's pretty sweet. What about you? What's going on? Just waking up? Yeah, it's about to be 8 a.m. where I am at. Been awake for hella long already. I'm not like Mr. Early Rise. It's more like I just I got wacky sleep hours now. This drawing looks like shit. Start the stream over. Has anyone ever had to remove a front axle on a front wheel drive car? I sure hope you don't have to. Yeah, do that one time. You'll never complain about any task as an artist ever. They're not that bad. The front axles aren't that bad as long as you have like proper space. You have a breaker bar, you got a crowbar, breaker bar and a crowbar, you're all right. But if you're at home, you ain't got that stuff. Got a new job last month. Damn. Doing the same thing with higher pay. Hey man, I'm glad that these companies are recognizing your value. It doesn't happen, doesn't always happen to people. It's dope though. How's the weather been over there? I have been house shopping, and I I want to like murder everybody because it's like the worst experience like ever. Like it's just it's like it's so fascinating because it's just like every every other company, every other thing you try to do, everyone just wants to everyone just wants your money, right? But it's like when you're shopping for a home, it's like they're doing their best to just not get your money. Like you know what I mean? Like they're just doing their best to fucking annoy, like to make things just so complicated. I ain't shopping in California. You crazy? No, I can't afford a house in California. I'll never. I don't think I could ever be able to afford it. Like if even if housing prices stay exactly what they are now forever, you know, I don't think I would ever in my lifetime be able to afford one here. Anyway, that's got me very tired lately. I'm like this close to being like we're just gonna keep renting. I'm just gonna stay here and just fucking rent forever. Like that's how you know what? That's what they want. That's what they want. That's what they want. 's partly why I moved out of California. I have friends. Everyone I know is just trying to get out of here. But then no matter where you go, everyone hates you because they're just like Californians are ruining everything. It's like, look, man, it's this. It's either we move and ruin where you live, or we die over here. Like it's not our fault. Like 100%. I live in Texas right now. Every last one of your neighbors are Californians. Puppy's almost 60 pounds now. Brand new Tesla. If I ever moved to Texas, first thing I'm doing is buying a truck because I know the oversaturation of the market over there, and to buy a truck like I had a Tundra here in California. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. You go over there, and this is car shit. So like you come to California and you want to buy a motorcycle, it's so expensive here. But for the exact same thing, you go almost any other state and it's lower. And Texas, there's an overabundance, so there's a huge supply of trucks. First thing I'm going to do is get a truck. So I'm gonna do you. Hey, what's going on? Like even getting a motorcycle in LA is like LA is one of the best places to get a motorcycle in California because the overabundance over there. So that's like one of the cheaper places. Doesn't make it objectively cheap. That's just one of the cheaper places that you can get a motorcycle in California. I still wish. Yeah, what's going on? We got off on a tangent talking about cars and well, not really because we're working on cars all morning, but hyperbolic time chamber. That's my you mean my life? No, thanks though, dude. I've been keeping busy. I'm still drawing. I'm not like rusty. I've been drawing a lot. It's just I just haven't been posting online because honestly, I have no engagement on any social media platform, and I'm somehow able to make a living as an artist without the engagement. So I'm just like, why am I gonna fucking waste my time if if my bank account looks the same, being active and not active? I'm just saying, like communism. What? How's the what? She's doing all right. Yeah, she's doing okay. We we have her in the gym um now, so she's gone from being like bedridden to now on a steady like physical training schedule to put some muscle back on. Um and she has to rebuild like a lot of the strength around her core, which is where they did a lot of the surgeries, all that stuff. So yeah, so making making progress. Uh Hey Chris, doing random stuff. Oh yeah, I already read that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Like I don't and that's on me. You know, I don't partake in the game. I don't partake in the social media game, so I can't complain uh about my current level of engagement. I'm just not playing the game. Yeah, I was just doodling random stuff. I had a drawing in mind when we started, and then I didn't like how it was. What always happens? I didn't like how it was turning out, so I just started just goofing off. I hope everyone's Sunday is going well. It's just yeah, dance, 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 right? I'm not gonna lie though. I say that now, but like if I were reliant on it for my income, or like if I actually had a lot of interaction or excuse me engagement rather, like I probably I would how do you say it? If I got a return on the investment of playing the game, I would be look if I was pulling in an extra like six figures, like doing some floss dance, I would do it. I'm just saying that I would, right? But like, but that's not the situation right now, so I'm not gonna do it. I know, but way worse, but way less. It's all like food sketching. So what I was mentioning earlier in the stream before a lot of you showed up was I I'm very grateful that I've been able to rack up like 20 something small commissions that I got to get done. They're just like single character fan art things, like really easy. Um, I might like I might just stream all of that maybe tomorrow, just to get it out of the way. Because I've been putting them off. They're not old. I haven't been sitting on them for very long. I accumulated a lot really quickly, which is I'm happy for. I'm very grateful for. But I could have had them done a couple days ago just because they're so easy. If I stream it, I think it'll like make me work. So the next stream won't be as like interesting as this. It's probably just gonna be us working on like 20, 25 fucking commissions. Just sitting here. Have you drawn on manga? No, no, I haven't. I have not. Will those commissions be traditional? Yeah, all traditional. I only do traditional commissions because, like, if you want to pull back the curtain a little bit, when one thing I've noticed is, um, one, people are willing to pay more for traditional commissions, but also when you do digital, I have found that clients will request changes versus like, because it's like it's a small commission, anywhere from 100 to 300 bucks. Single character thing, smaller commission. You shouldn't really be doing too many revisions on something like that, right? Um, if I did, no, I can do a single character piece, send it to them, and be like, hey, I hope you like it. Yeah, can you do this? Can you change this? Like if it was like a Clip Studio drawing or something, always change this. Can you change that? Can you just it's just a little bit. You do an ink. Here's the drawing. That's a wrap. Plus, it's easier to get clients traditional because majority of artists now, let's call it majority, are digital. I'm slurring my words. So puts power back in my hands. Plus, I suck at digital, so there's that too. Oh, the 24-hour stream to finish competition piece. Like those animations of people doing paperwork quickly, but it's 25 art commissions. Oh yeah. So I mean, like, I still take my time with the traditional commissions, even if they're not like even if they're not like super duper high paying. I mean, they still paid you. You know what I mean? So I've always said like, well, I don't want to put that much effort into it because that's my internet guy voice. I don't want to put that much effort into it because they only paid this much. I'm like, yeah, but you told them how much to pay. They like your work. You should still like just still put your best foot forward. They didn't ask you how much for a half-ass drawing. They asked you how much for a drawing. So I know a lot of artists like that. Shit, I used to be like that. It's not like the client is going to ask you to white something out. Maybe, maybe. Does it feel like AI people must be craving tradition? Oh, there's another. That's another factor that I totally forgot to bring up. Yeah. We've had the conversation before in the past about, oh, Chris, how do you feel about AI? I'm like, yeah, it sucks. I've already talked about how I've lost work because of it. And I'm not even I'm not even like I don't even do digital work for anything outside of convention art, and even that's cost me money. But I'm just like, it's not gonna go anywhere, man. It's the bottom line in regards to like money is that it is cheaper to do that, and everyone's gonna turn to that. But there is always gonna be a market for traditional art. Um, so yeah, that's another thing. Thanks for bringing it up. That's something else I forgot to bring up. But if anything, it raises your stock as an artist if you are very good traditionally. I meant to draw, wasn't it Bruno? I ended up drawing a really buff Brock. They're basically the same guy, right? I feel a lot of people who have seen a lot of AI art, like through social media, are already tired of it. Maybe I am. Do you think you would have become a digital if you were born a little later? If I started art any fucking later, how did uh I don't know. Like uh it's hard to say. I actually, I learned, like, I was doing more. See, I was doing a lot of digital stuff. Like when I started, I was doing traditional, like I was drawing on play mats, which are basically big desk mats, right? Um I was doing that, and then I switched over to digital because that's what everyone around me told me I should be doing. Because they're like, "Well, you want to be marketable, you need to learn how to do this and do that." And they are right. They were right. Um then I went back to traditional a few years in. So had I started later, I think I would have eventually just gone traditional anyway. Just my personality, regardless of AI, regardless of all of that stuff. Um, just my personality. I like it's a better fit for me. You were recently at MCM. Hey, in London, yeah. Uh, artists were making a killing off of traditional art. You're happy to see artists doing. Yes, that makes me very happy. Big thumbs up to them. They deserve it. It's good. They deserve it. Um, uh, Not so much comic book conventions, but particularly anime conventions. The Artist Alley is just full of, hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. The Artist Alley is so full of non-artists, I would say. Um, I mean, they're more full of manufacturers, or they're more full of business people than they are. I'll use the phrase pure artists. No, that's not. Whatever the fuck. You know what the fuck I'm saying. If I offend you, you can go suck. Anyway, it's it's good to hear that because when I go to anime cons, most artists there won't even take commissions. It's only, honestly, it's kind of the older people like me and some of my buddies, the older ones, who have been doing cons for a long time, who are taking commissions for overnight or even on spot. Um, that makes me happy. You sound like a broken record. We miss traditional art so much in the Disney movie. When loves Winnie the Pooh, last real hand drawn. Oh man. But I mean, the thing is, look, that's fascinating though, right? Because like, look at how much it costs to do a CG movie these days, right? Um, like how much do you think that Christopher Robin movie cost? No, like you know what I mean? Like, uh, isn't it cheaper to just do 2D? Like, at this point, isn't it just cheaper? Like, No, man. Yeah, anyway, I have found over the past few months at the conventions I've been going to that commissions are the hotness. That's where it's at. Ever since I started, because at conventions I would always take commissions, but I never like advertised it. But what I started doing was putting up a fat sign on my table right next to my prices that says commissions open all fucking day, just all day. And what I always hear is, yeah, nobody here is taking commissions. I've even heard somebody say, and they're in the artist alley. They're like, I don't take commissions because like that's just not what like the drawing. I'm paraphrasing, but it was essentially I didn't come to the artist alley to draw. I was like, I came here to move my, you know, stuff manufactured on Alibaba stuff. You know, and that's cool. Yeah. So, anyone in the chat, if you guys are artist alley artists, and you're not currently advertising at shows that you're taking commissions, and like you had mentioned, I think AI has a big thing, not big, but like it plays a part in it, where it's just like, um, people just want something like their own, you know, and they're a lot of the stuff you see in the artist alley is pretty. And we're talking convention specifically, but this can apply to everything online also. I found that people just seem, from my experience, just a little tired of everything that's going on around. I'm tired of my own shit, and I find that custom commissions are kind of like my work around everything this year. Like I mentioned before, my convention numbers have been pretty good this year, and a big part of that is I've been taking hella commissions. So the next stream we're gonna have, it's either tomorrow or later tonight if I fucking will get off my ass and do it. I have a bunch of commissions that I have to do. I have a bunch of commissions that I have to do. Surprisingly, there's a lot of Street Fighter stuff. Which kind of just where that came from was just surprisingly a lot of Street Fighter stuff. Um, so if I can get off my ass, we'll do that tonight. If not, we'll just do it tomorrow. But it's just gonna be like a long ass stream of just inking these 9 by 12 commissions. That's it. Nothing super interesting. It'll be like a hangout session, okay? It's just real easy, real chill. I'm not studying, none of that. It's just that, you know. So it was good to hang out with everyone. I only had a limit of 2 hours today. I do have to run some uh house errands, some things to do here at home. Um, oh, I appreciate everyone for hanging out. If you are an Amazon Prime member and have not used your, I also haven't checked if Twitch still does that, but if Twitch does still do that, yeah, go ahead. Anyway, I will see you guys either tonight or tomorrow, and try and get some work, like actual work done. All right. I appreciate everyone for hanging out. It was nice seeing everyone. All right. Thank you, everybody.